Hello, this is Ray Hanselman, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the shad spawn, the areas to look, and some of the baits I use. This time of year, early spring, or late spring, early summer, regionally depends on where you are. Some like South Texas, the shad spawns April, May, and then further north you go, the later it gets in early summer. But it's not a coincidence that the shad spawn coincides with the end of the bass spawn. I think that's a gift from God and Mother Nature. That way those females can charge back up and get an easy, quick meal. Places I like to look, it's mostly a main lake deal, main lake points, secondary points, or if it's a big major creek arm, it could be further back in, but still out on the front. And typically it's a wind-blown clay point, wind-blown gravel, pea gravel flat point, or it could even have some grass. They'll spawn on top of that grass also. It's easy to find typically because you have the big blue herons, the white egrets. The white egrets are the best because low light they stick out like a sore thumb. But you see a combination or just a bunch of white egrets standing on the point, you better go check. And it's a shallow deal. It can be anywhere from actually flat on the bank. I've seen them run up, get sideways, lay flat, trying to eat shad all the way out to 5 feet or so. So your baits, this is kind of my starting lineup for a shad spawn. You got your traditional swim jig, this Strike King tour model. Oh, this is like a 1/4 ounce. And then obviously if they're really busting, or you see them breaking water off of the shad pattern sexy dog, and you could throw all 3 sizes, the small one up to the mega dog. The red-eyed shad, either the 2-tap or just the regular red-eyed shad. This is the 1/2 ounce version, shad pattern, obviously. It's something you can fish clear or dirty water. And then I'll throw a weedless swim jig or swim bait like this Rage Swimmer. This is 375, kind of in between. It's kind of your more average size of the shad that you're going to be spawning. You could throw the bigger one or even the smaller one, but I kind of just need it in the middle. And I'll use that if it's grass, and I'll use a weedless belly weighted hook and just kind of burn it through there. After it kind of dwindles in the day or in the morning, they'll kind of pull off a little bit. They typically don't just leave the area. They'll just back off to the first break, usually off the point. And you can throw like a 2.5 square bill, and that 3 to 6 foot of water, and usually that later morning bite, that's a good bait to go to. But I hope y'all get a chance, and remember, you got to get out early to find these. Look for those white egrets and the big blue herons, and hope you have a good trip.